Welcome to MedTech Global Insights. This past week, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration made a monumental decision that will reshape the diagnostics landscape. After decades of debate, the FDA issued its final rule to regulate laboratory-developed tests, or LDTs, as medical devices. This move ends a long-standing policy of enforcement discretion. For years, LDTs, which are designed, manufactured, and used within a single laboratory, existed in a regulatory gray area. Unlike commercially manufactured test kits, they did not have to undergo FDA review for safety and effectiveness. That has now officially changed. The new rule fundamentally alters the obligations for clinical laboratories across the United States. The FDA has outlined a 4-year, 5-stage phase-out of its enforcement discretion policy. This means that labs will soon be subject to the same rigorous requirements as traditional medical device manufacturers. The first stage, beginning in 1 year, will require labs to comply with medical device reporting and correction and removal reporting. Subsequent stages will phase in requirements for registration and listing, labeling, and quality system regulations. The final stage, 4 years from now, will require premarket approval for high-risk LDTs, a process that can be both time-consuming and expensive. The impact on the industry will be profound. For labs, this represents a massive operational challenge. They must now invest in regulatory expertise and build out quality management systems that are compliant with FDA standards. For instance, a lab that developed a unique genetic test for a rare disease must now prepare a technical dossier and potentially conduct extensive clinical validation studies to submit for pre-market approval. This is a dramatic shift from their previous research-focused environment. However, the FDA argues this is a critical step for patient safety. The agency has cited cases where faulty LDTs led to incorrect diagnoses, causing significant patient harm. By leveling the playing field, the FDA aims to ensure all diagnostic tests meet a consistent standard of accuracy and reliability. While the rule is comprehensive, the FDA did include some targeted exemptions. For example, LDTs manufactured and used within the Veterans Health Administration or the Department of Defense are exempt. So are certain HLA tests used for transplantation. But for the vast majority of labs, the clock is ticking. This transition requires careful strategic planning to ensure compliance without disrupting patient access to critical tests. Navigating this new regulatory environment is complex, and companies need a clear strategy to manage the transition. For expert guidance on adapting to the new LDT regulations or other global market access challenges, please email us or visit Pure Global online.